Okay, I'm gonna count us down. And three, two, one. Kingdom Warriors in the
What's
building.
going on? How
Hey
y'all doing?
y'all.
How y'all doing?
What's up, y'all?
I'm taking the lead today.
Yeah, I'm taking the lead today, you guys. You guys like my glasses? We
I
got
do.
glasses today. I love your
I like
glasses.
them. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I like these. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about them, but they're cute.
Dust the shoulders off a little bit. Just a
What's
little bit.
up, y'all? We are chilling. It's a wonderful, beautiful day out today.
Very warm.
We have light jackets on, a little sweater action. You know, we
hmm
don't have no coats on.
No, we don't.
And y'all know that's a
This is
big
usually the
deal.
weather that you would like to have that on because it's
Yeah.
not really hot
Yeah.
and it ain't really cold no more
Yeah.
either.
It's
So,
getting to be that springtime, like where it feels great, so you just want to be out. The sun was out earlier, shining on us, and we felt completely blessed. I know I did.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Yeah, but we're just chilling out here today. We just want to come and give y'all like a little bit of, little bit of something to just kind of hold you over, some crumbs, from the bread table. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Absolutely.
To get you through the week. It's Tuesday, but it already feels like Thursday to me. I don't
A little
know.
bit, a little bit. It's just because of the warmness.
We've been,
I
yeah.
think
I
it's the
think I
weather.
think we're just,
The
yeah. I'm
weather is
wanting it
what
to
it
be a
is.
little bit, later in the week. But
Yeah.
just real quick, y'all. Listen, there's something you need to know today. It's a little bit of a word you need to know today. Today is a day where we have watched, okay, our worst fears appear right before our eyes as we sit back and take a look at our political landscape here in our country.
hmm
You guys, if you're not aware, this is a historic day. Our former president has been indicted
Mm.
for crimes. Like
Mm. Mm.
that's weird.
Mm.
That's weird. When I was growing up, I never thought I would hear that or see this or, have to say it, let alone or address it. But
Right.
that's a real thing. This means that we are being shown exactly who people are.
Right.
People are no longer hiding their demons, you
Right.
guys.
Things are being revealed. Revealed.
Once you have so many demons, once you have so many things within you that are contradictory to God's spirit,
hmm
you can't hold it back. They end up taking over.
Right.
And so that's what we're seeing right now are repercussions
Yeah.
of one man's actions, one lonely man's actions
hmm
over the course of decades
Mm.
with no accountability.
Right.
So today is the first time that, baby Don Don has been told, no, you can't commit crimes.
Mm.
No, you can't. It's the
Right.
first time ever. Can you believe that? All I
It's
heard
taking a
was
long
no
time.
growing up. All I
Right.
heard was, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So listen, this is a little word for you guys, to get through today and a little bit of, this week, which is that one, self-care is a must, you guys.
hmm
If you don't care for yourself, if you don't care about yourself, like even just a little bit
Right.
or enough to lead other people into the right way of knowing how to treat you,
Right.
then you're never going to achieve the life you want.
Very true. Very true.
And more importantly, you're never going to achieve the life that you deserve in the
Mm.
spirit.
hmm
So self-care means caring about yourself actually,
Yeah.
not just when it's time for cute glasses that show up from Shein. You know
hmm
what I mean? Like, I care about myself. I take my vitamins, I drink my water, I get my rest. I tell people that we're going to have new boundaries when that's necessary. That's a form of self-care.
Make sure you wash your underarms and
Yeah,
all
and your
that too.
legs, wash your
Get your butt.
legs, wash your
Can't
butt,
don't be
guys.
walking out here looking and smelling crazy.
Don't do that.
Y'all need to really know that number one, you're somebody.
Yes.
And all of us are children of God.
Yeah.
Even if you're not there yet,
Yeah.
that's okay. We
Yeah.
still love you. But listen, You got to understand something. You are important. You were born because you have a purpose.
That's right.
Don't forget that
That's right.
out of all the possible children that could have been born, you were the one who made it.
That's right.
God crafted you,
Yeah.
and then He made sure that you were the one to make it.
Yeah.
So, because you're here, you have a purpose, and that was what you were made to do. Now, if you don't know what that is yet, that's okay. But most likely, it is something that you're familiar with and that you're
Yes.
talented at,
Yeah.
you're gifted with.
Yeah.
But yeah, the main thing really was just come in here and say, um, it's very important to be good to yourself, to love yourself, and to treat yourself with respect,
Mhm.
dignity.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Kindness,
And kindness,
gentleness. Be gentle
gentleness,
with yourselves, you guys.
self-control. Because
Honestly.
if you don't, you'll end up in a place where you don't know how you got there.
Yeah.
You just doing things just to do them.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are
Aimlessness.
things are you're doing things that you didn't really think of as bad, but it ends you up somewhere behind, and we're talking to a judge, talking to the courts. That's not where you want to be. You know what I mean? That's due to lack of self-care. That's how you get yourself in debacles and situations, by not taking care of you, your flesh, but also your spirit.
The best way to take care of yourself, you guys, honestly, is to go where your cup is filled.
Yeah.
Stop going to places and to people that only have withdrawal, right? They
Short
only want to take
gratification.
away, they only want to get something from you. They have nothing to give back in return. Go to the Bible, go to the scripture, you guys. There's something there that quenches my thirst every time.
Absolutely.
There's something there that fills me up every time. It's the only place I know to go that's never led me wrong, never led me astray, always left me with a feeling of hopefulness.
Drink from a well that will never grow dry.
You guys, honestly, all the rigmarole is only going to get you in the same predicament as those folks that we see who are entangled with their demons. They're in court, they're losing, they're sick,
Yeah.
and they're filled with the worst feelings in the world. Don't be like that, you guys. It's much cooler, much better on this side, where you know your purpose, you're in tune with your creator, and you're big on your self-care. You're heavy on the fact that you know where to go to get your cup filled so you can help somebody else.
Right.
That's all we're trying to do, honestly.
Because you can't help your partners unless you can help yourself. Like, that's...
Hey.
Come on, for real.
You know what I'm
Toby
saying?
wasn't lying when he said that. You
Man.
can't help anybody if you can't help yourself. If you're in the mud, in a pit, and you're trying to help other people, you're just going to end up pulling them down in the pit with you.
Honestly.
How do you help somebody? Oh, yeah, I can help you build that house up there. Hand me a brick. And then they try to hand it to you, and then they fall in because...
Oh my gosh. Everybody needs to put their oxygen mask on first. You know how they tell you this on the plane? Put your own oxygen mask on right now, right today. So that in 6 months or in a year, you can help somebody else. You know what I'm saying, you guys? Yeah, they get it.
Being selfless only gets you so far.
Yeah.
Because you can only be selfless for so long.
Yeah, that's true.
Until it hurts you.
Yeah.
For those of y'all who are not naturally selfish.
Hey.
Like to where you can where you've been taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Like I was like that.
Yeah.
Letting people run all over me, not caring about it.
Yeah.
That's not how you live life.
I have experienced self-neglect. I'm guilty of that. I have been in places where I was really struggling with my sickle cell journey and trying to figure out, like, why is it that I'm just so unhappy? Well, I mean, it's obvious to me now why I was, but my depression at the time wouldn't let me see anything for what it actually was, you know? And I realized that was no way for me to live. And so now I am so heavy on my self-care and so heavy on connecting with the Holy Spirit as often as I can and staying prayerful, because It's the one thing that I always know I can go to.
Right. Right. Yep.
And that's priceless, you guys. I honestly, that's all I have to say, like, ever.
Telling you, it's one thing about spending time with God, y'all, is it's not about going to church, okay? Church, there's nothing wrong with going to church, y'all. It's awesome, it's great. But here's the thing: if you cannot apply the things that are said during this
Then you're
sermon,
just wasting your
then
time.
you're wasting your time. Here's the thing you need to do. If you don't do nothing else, and if you don't remember nothing else from this video, remember this: have a conversation with God. Talk to him. You might feel stupid at first. Talk out loud. But after you get on talking out loud, it's like, all right, God, get back to me when you can.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
just keep your eyes
Keep your eyes
open,
and ears and
because
your
it could
spirit
come through a
open.
movie.
Oh yeah.
It could come through reading a magazine, a message on Facebook,
Yeah.
a tweet, whatever your medium is,
Mhm.
video games, whatever it is.
Yeah.
God will give you a message that is correlating to whatever the issue was or that topic was. I'm not telling you because magically, no. I've been through it already. So
Same. I even asked the Lord to send me specific signs. I asked him to send me signs that I could see, like that were
right,
on billboards and
right,
things like that.
right.
And it's okay. Like, if we're talking, then we're talking,
Yeah.
right? If I'm talking to my father, then I'm talking to my dad, right? And if I am his child, then he's telling me,
He said, "My
daughter.
sheep hear my voice."
Yeah, so it's like, it's a natural thing, you guys. So just go for it. But please, you guys, take care of
Take care
yourselves.
of yourself.
And honestly, do not be the type of person that goes their whole lives thinking that they can neglect themselves, neglect their spirit, neglect what they know is right.
Right.
And then
Living off
they,
of
you know, and
this.
yeah, and just living a life where there are no consequences at all. That is a lie.
It's a lie. You only
The
live
devil
once
is
will get you
lying. The
messed
ones that
up.
tell you that hell isn't real, that God isn't real, that Satan isn't real, you guys, those are lies.
You live twice. You don't live once. You got another life coming, and it lasts forever. And where you end up depends on your self-care.
Your commitment. If every day is just one opportunity to get to know God, and there's 365 of those in just 1 year, then how many opportunities do you think we actually have to turn our hearts to the Lord before we actually leave here?
One time per minute.
Too many.
A minute. Every
There's too many
minute there's a
chances. So
moment.
by the time you think you're about to go see him, if you're so lucky, because most people don't get a warning, it
No,
just happens.
It just happens.
It's by that time it's too late, you guys. And you know something else?
Mm.
Jesus is coming back.
He is.